Anybody need help? Let's slowly on the way. Who's someone who should present here? The most devoted master. Okay, we go inside and you can shake more hands and read and whatever you want. Okay? Yeah? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, okay, thank you. Did you hear some candy? Okay, why don't the children come here? All the children. Like that? Don't give anybody. All your boys. Alright? Oh, your children? Are your children too? You will. Very, very well. Đi sao không là bỏ các bạn? Oh God! One, two, three. Yeah, whoever don't have, come here. Before to squeeze you up. Yes, give me kiss. Did you have something? Thấy không có chưa? Come here đây, why not? This one? Oh, that one. Here. Okay, and you, what do you need? What do you want? This one or this one? Yeah, take one. Yeah, one. Come there. Did you have candy? The crying session is over in the gate. Huh? Huh? Everybody cry already. Now no more. What do you want? Let's cry. Huh? Let's cry. Thank you. You look like King Sihanouk of Cambodia. Yeah, wholesale. Yes, yes.
Like you did too much.
Oh, yes? You didn't tell me, or I give him some candy. Anybody else? Come over quickly. Come down, come down. Ching hãy đi xịn không? Too many, so what shall I do? Leave it to you. Everybody say the same thing. So what happened now? What happened now? Oh my God, I have trouble here. What shall I do? Okay, look here. I just say just a name, like Jean. Is there anybody named Jean? Come here. Okay. I don't know his name, all right? It's just coincidence. Okay, all right. Don't start, then I will have no more things left. The other day I went to a party and I bought a lot of presents for everybody. But then still one more, not enough. So she said she likes one of mine. One of my rings, so it's okay. And then later another girl said, oh, she likes my umbrella so much, and then it's gone. And the other one said, wow, your fan is so fancy. Can have, and then it was gone. And when I come home, I was nearly naked. All right. Any questions? Please. Yes, what is?
I find that my attention is distracted because I'm doing so many things. Like I have a full-time job, like my own business, and also I find that I'm doing music and recording.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. And it's taking so much of my time and my concentration is affected. So is it wise to start to continue my meditation? And that's the first thing. Should I just continue meditation and leave out the music?
No, you do both.
Do both?
You do both, yeah. Yes. Actually, this doesn't interfere with your concentration. You will find that the mind is always occupied anyhow with this n'importe quoi. You're French or?
English.
Okay, with anything. Even if you sit down all day long, you will find, okay, if you don't believe me, you sit all day long, one day, 24 hours, and you find even you don't do anything, the mind is still doing, the thinking and the transmitting and the receiving of all kind of environmental influence. So don't worry about that.
Because when I'm doing music, I get caught up in just doing the music. I get so absorbed in it. And I find it's affecting my concentration on meditation.
Oh, whatever you do, it will affect your concentration. And if you don't do anything, it also will affect your concentration. But what we do is maybe sometimes you go on retreat for a few days and put everything down. You don't have to go to mountain. Go anywhere that you can be alone. You can be, kind of free of responsibility and no telephone, no children, no wife, thing like that for a few days. Right. And see if you improve. Or you go to some of our places, and just have a quiet time for a while, Okay. But actually, you know what? In this world, we all have to do something. And music is already one of the best things. It's very near to the inner nature.
I'm getting encouragement from outside people saying that your music's very good. And on one side I'm thinking it's dragging me away into the worldly things.
No. Nothing is worldly. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I have another question also.
Sure.
Do different masters of the sound and light method have different degrees of power? They do?
Yes, they do.
Right. And do they take the disciples to different regions?
Different regions, yes.
They do.
If the master has gone only up to the third region, then he can only take you up to the third.
Right.
Yes? And if the master himself or herself has already reached the fifth level of consciousness, of course she will take you up there.
Right. In the Eastern teachings it says above the fifth level there are 3 sub-levels, and the highest is the nameless region or Anami region. Do you know of these regions?
The highest one?
The nameless region.
Yeah, nameless one.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right.
Of course. It's a little bit boring there, so take it easy. Don't go there too early. Since it's nameless, what do we want to do there? We want to have a master, we want to have fun, we want to have joy. If you go to nameless and nothingness and emptiness, okay, you're in trouble. Yes, it's nothing.
Thank you, Master.
Actually, there are different descriptions for the Most High, and the nameless region. With many of the people, it could have well been the fourth level of consciousness, where it's all dark and not interesting and things like that. So be careful. Okay, brother, have you finished with the question you want to ask? One more?
Just one more, Master.
Yeah, never mind. Ask as many as you want. I'm here for you.
You know, there's different groups practicing the same method on the light and sound. Is it okay for us to go with that group also doing the same method, or is it advisable to stay with our own group?
No, we don't discriminate between any group, even those other people who do not practice the same method as well, like Zen or breathing or any other things. But normally people with the same mind and the same goal and the same kind of ideal, you know, they have more affinity with each other, and when they sit together, it is stronger. That's all. Instead of you sitting there and maybe, if you are strong enough inside, it doesn't matter where you sit and with whom. But sometimes if you're not strong enough in the beginning, it's better to stick with your own group. You know, same idea and same idea of what you're doing. All right? Yes. That's all, but no problem.
But if the other group has the same goal in mind as well, with the same method, is it okay to practice within that group? Of
course you can. Yeah. If you don't have other people, right? If you don't have fellow practitioners around you, you don't? You're alone?
I do, yeah. But I'm thinking to put more time and effort into meditation.
You do as you feel comfortable. I have no forbidden rules for these kind of things. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Yes. You may sit alone or you may find other group to sit with.
Right.
All right. Anything else? Yeah.
I have friends who practice in transcendental method, 超觉静坐. Master, they have an ideal village. All the people in the village is vegetarian, children too.
All the people in what?
In the village. They have a village outside the city. All the people who live there, they are eating vegetable.
They're eating vegetarian?
Vegetarian, yes.
Belong to that group?
Yes.
Of course they do. They're Indian. All the Indian master eats vegetarian. Even non-master eats vegetarian. You must know Indian people, 90% are vegetarian from birth because they're Hindu. There's no big deal about that. Okay? Because they took the vow of ahimsa. So, but that's very good. But eating vegetarians doesn't make you become God. All the cows and the rabbits eat vegan all their life before they're born. They don't become anything. Vegan is just one aspect to purify our heart, to develop more our loving attitude and loving inner quality to all beings. But that is not a condition to become a Buddha, to become enlightened. Enlightenment is far away from veganism. You get it?
I got it, thank you.
You're welcome. Every master, every teacher has their job to do. And like elementary teacher, high school teacher, college teacher, they're all good. It depends on your own level that you meet the appropriate master. So you can't say which master is good, which master is no good. Good or no good is your own problem. Yes, either you are not highly developed spiritually enough to meet a higher qualified master, or either you are not sincere enough in spiritual quest that God has not sent you a real master. So you have to check your own inner quality and inner sincerity, not to check the master. And then everything will be all right. And the real master, the master that according to your level will come. Every person on this earth, whether master, teacher, or anybody, has their own purpose in life and their own mission to fulfill. Okay? Everyone is God's children and everyone is God's commissioner in different way.
She's asking where you will come to Poland and that the people in Poland need your presence.
I'm not sure if they need me. You sure?
Yes.
All right, maybe later. Maybe next year I will plan a world tour again. All right? And then I will include Poland. Come, yes.
Dear Master, first of all, I have two things I want to thank you first, because I'm a very bad driver, and lately you saved me in a very difficult situation again.
Don't do it again, huh?
You know, I had an accident and I completely crushed my car. That was last year. And this year, I was doubling a very long vehicle, and somebody came, and you saved me a second time. And this year again, a very strange accident happened, which really didn't happen to me.
I think you better don't drive again.
No, that was on the bicycle.
Give me your license and finish, okay? Don't just think, just give me the license.
That's what my husband says. But the other one was on a bicycle.
On bicycle, you still have accident, you better walk.
No, I didn't have an accident, but almost. I was in the middle of a forest alone, riding on a road, and suddenly a thunderstorm came, and I stopped for a little while on this road, and suddenly I heard a loud crash, and a tree fell down. Across the road, a huge tree with no apparent reason whatsoever.
Terrible.
And it just crashed down. There was no storm, there was nothing, and I was about 300 meters away. And I thought if I hadn't stopped because it was thundering and starting to rain, I almost certainly would have been under this tree. And that's what I wanted to thank you for. And lately,
thank God.
I think somebody's after me because...
thank God.
Because I always have these near escapes, and I wanted really to thank you on that occasion.
Thanks God.
Secondly, I wanted to say just once how much I admire you as a teacher, your teaching qualities, because I'm a teacher myself. And I needed to make you this compliment, because I can see that in everything you do and how you teach and how you treat people and how you treat children and your sense of humor and everything. And I just wanted to tell you this, that I admire you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you. I think I better lock you in the bathroom. I never let you go out the door, but you never know, the ceiling may come down. Never mind, it's all right. Whatever we will receive or whatever will happen to us is decided, you know. And if God wants to take us away, nothing can stop. If we are meant to live further, to continue to do His work or to fulfill some purpose on earth, then nothing can harm us. So just go with freedom and recite God's name, yeah, and go with love. And if the tree hit you, you kiss the tree goodbye. It's all right. You should thank God for whatever happened to you. You should not thank me. I don't know anything about it. Anything else? But it's very good to hear that you always escape.